Good day, everyone. Food is one of our basic needs. It's where we get our energy to work and live every day. But not all foods are possible to our taste. Sometimes we need to have certain foods a lot of times before we become familiar with it. But because food is a blessing, we must appreciate everything that is served on our table, cooked with love. Every place in the country have its standard menu. Once we get a taste of them, it may or may not please our taste buds, but we must learn to appreciate and respect their food, which is a big part of their culture. Now here are the different foods that are usually and not usually prepared in my community and other parts of country, and some of them are my personal favorite. So let's go. We are going to talk first of the usually prepared foods in my community and country. I am going to categorize each food based on my preference to strange, bad, good, and best. First, for the strange food, we have the balot. Balot is a fertilized bird egg, usually a duck, which is incubated for a period of 14 to 21 days, depending on the local culture and then stem. I like to eat balot, but not only the yellow part and not the embryo. Balot tastes good and creamy. Next is still I usually prepare a food but is in the category of bad food. You might disagree with me, but shrimp is bad for food for me. Any type of cooking shrimp is bad for me because I tend to get headache and nausea whenever I I eat it. Let us go now to good food. Pork sinigang is a sour soup. It is a good food for me, especially when it's cold and raining. The broth is tasty and a bit sour. It is also healthy because it has vegetable in it like water spinach, kangkong, string beans. Sometimes it has also radish, tomato, and taro. There are also other types of sinigang like shrimp sinigang. Next we have adobo. It can be a chicken or pork adobo or both. Adobo is popular dish here and outside the country. I like adobo. It is the best food for me because you cannot get enough of its taste. Stay plus it does not spoil easily. Now, we are done with the usually prepared kind of foods here in my community and country. Let us go now to the food that usually prepared in my community and country. We have the very strange food coconut worm. Coconut worm is a kind of snout beetle at its larvae phase. I don't eat it, but there are few people in my community that likes it. It is said that coconut worms are high in protein and have high levels of iron and amino acid. Next is the fish kinilaw. Kinilaw is raw seafood dish and preparation method. I don't like it that much, but I also don't hate it because of its sour taste, but a lot of people in my community likes it. Here, here we have adobong sitaw. It is a vegetable dish composed of string beans, cooked adobo style. I like it especially if has pork meat. Lastly, we have very famous lechon. It can be a chicken lechon, pork or beef lechon. I love lechon even though it is only served every special occasion. Unfortunately, it is very high in Colar- calories, so too much consumption of it can lead to health risk, especially heart attack. That is people, and remember to be thankful always for the food served on your table.